Hey guys, so yeah, yesterday I uploaded a video of me singing through a little bit of Amazing, which is going to be the first song on the album. And kind of what I want to do is those days I just want to keep it a little shorter and just give you a tiny little bit of background on the song and then just sing a little section of it, just so you kind of get an idea of the song itself. And then I want to follow up the next day and give you a little bit more of kind of my reflection on the song. Maybe, if there was something really big going on in my life at that moment when I wrote it, maybe add that in. But yeah, just kind of give you a little bit more information about the song. So Amazing, yesterday I just said, 6-8 songs are fun, and I kind of wrote it as an opener, and all that's true. Definitely what's really been interesting as I've been working through this album is a lot of times what I feel like God does when I'm writing songs is he gives me songs before I need them, which is kind of interesting. Like, he knows what's coming. And a lot of times I'll write a song and I think it's, just for the congregation or something like that. And a lot of times it's for me, just not yet. And so, it'll kind of come to life a little bit more on its own later down the road. And so for this song, Amazing, really the part that stuck out most to me recently is the chorus is, has the line there, you're all unchanging, you're always unfailing. And the word unchanging for me really has been a big one recently. Life changes, stuff happens, people come and go out of your lives, jobs, death, just whatever, and God's always constant. He's always there. He doesn't change. He was here before any of this started, and he'll be here after all this fades away. And and he's always faithful. He doesn't miss. He doesn't not show up. And the beginning and the end, he's just yeah, there's just no end to him. There's no beginning. And a lot of times that's hard to wrap our minds around, but he's just so much bigger than our situations. And that's kind of big for me right now, just kind of looking around the world and my own personal life. But that he's steady, he's constant, and he's personal. He's right here. He's not some distant God that's just sitting up there watching. He's very much involved in our lives. And so yeah, I just wanted to take a minute, give you a little insight from me as far as writing the song. Like I said, when I wrote it, it was just kind of like this would be a fun, kind of get the crowd come in and little energy and get going. And at the same time, put God where he belongs, reminding ourselves, singing to him that he is amazing. He's a God who's unchanging. He's always unfailing, beginning and the end. But then, in my life personally, all that kind of stuff, it's like, oh, okay, it's such a good reminder, man. He is amazing. He doesn't change. He doesn't fail. And so, no matter what you're going through, no matter where you're at, gosh, I know, life can be tough. Life can be hard. Sometimes life's amazing, and we're like, man, everything's going the way I hoped it would. But even in the middle of all that, God is bigger and he doesn't change. He doesn't fail. So anyway, just a little bit of encouragement for you guys. Hang in there. Look at God. Keep your eyes on him. And he's always faithful. All right. Talk to you later.